everybody, good afternoon and welcome to That's Football for Bournemouth against Arsenal. I nearly said Manchester United. That's tomorrow. We're playing Leeds tomorrow. Hope you're all doing very well. Hope you've had a good day. Bloody cold here in the UK. If you check out at Goldbridge Mark, you'll see I've been on a winter walk this morning after our morning show on the United Stand, and a very pleasant scene it was. So I hope you've had a good day. We've got a good weekend of Premier League action. We've had some action already. Aston Villa extending their lead over the chasing pack for Champions League football. Wolves have won their first game in the Premier League. They've doubled their points tally to 6. In their last 2 games, they've taken 4 points. They only took 2 in their previous 18. What's going on at Wolves? Could they stay up? Absolutely incredible. West Ham, do they need to sack another manager? Brighton winning, and of course Bournemouth against Arsenal tonight. I mean, Robbie did say on Premier League predictions he's going for a Wolves win. Did he go for a Wolves win? Timber coming forward, out to Madueke. I mean, what a player to have to be able to rest Saka. And he's in. And he's going to shoot. Oh, he's put it over the bar. That would have been great. Absolutely great. So exciting, Madueke, isn't he? That's squad depth. Dougie says, the show this morning on United Stand was really good and hits home. Yeah, it was really good. And it's 1-0 to Bournemouth. They've scored against the Arsenal. It's Evan Nilsson. And Arsenal are losing. Arsenal are losing here. We've got a game. We've got a game. We've got a game of football. And it's Bournemouth who are 1-0 up. Man City fans will be rejoicing. Maybe other fans will be rejoicing. This makes it very, very interesting. Gabrielle's not very happy. Been Mr. Reliable for them. But basically, a bad pass out into Zubimendi. No, it wasn't that. That wasn't. It comes into Gabrielle. And oh my life. What is he doing? What a pass by Gabrielle. I mean, it comes to Gabrielle. And he passes it right across the 6-yard box to Evan Nilsson. And Raya's out a goal. An absolute comedy pass by Gabrielle that leads to an open goal for Evan Nilsson. Somebody said check his bank account. I mean, that's harsh. And absolutely... I mean, John Victor is sat there going, I'm not the only prat Brazilian in the Premier League today. If you didn't see John Victor's comedy run out from goal that led to the Villa 3rd goal, you'd be thinking he's going to be the biggest prat of the day. But Gabrielle has made John Victor's dreams can come true because he is now prat of the day. Absolutely incredible. Incredible by Gabrielle. Let the bottling begin, says Mohammed. A long way to go. Long way to go. Takes on Semenyo, goes past Semenyo, cuts it back. Goal! What a block! Goal! Gabrielle! He's given it! He's given it! Wow! What a redemption arc! What a redemption arc from Gabrielle. Dreams do come true. 1-1. That's football, and I tell you what, that's title contenders mentality. He makes a mistake. He erases the mistake. Brilliant play by Madueke on the right-hand side as well. I mean, I was never a big fan of Madueke at Chelsea. I thought it was a weird signing. But at Arsenal, I just think he's been incredible. I'm not saying he's better than Saka. He's just different. He did brilliantly well there. Gabrielle through the crowd as well. Zubimendi's shot got... Was it Martinelli? I think it was Martinelli, actually. Look at this from Madueke, though. Sends Semenyo to City. To the byline. Cuts it back. I think it was Martinelli with the shot. Well, no surprises he missed. And then it bounces that back to Gabrielle. How is Gabrielle able to guide it through the players more than Martinelli? Martinelli's shot was shit. But look at this from Gabrielle. Lovely finish. 1-1. Shout out. Give it a go. Here we go. It's very good. Bournemouth with the cross. Here we go. Over the bar. That would... Tavernier. That would have been absolutely perfect. That would have been so good if he'd scored then, because I would have gone, here we go. And he's bloody missed it. Oh, he should have done better. Why has he gone with his left foot? Cross comes into the front post from Kluivert. He's gone with his bloody right. Why don't you hit it with your... He's gone with his left. It's all right going, ooh, you should have hit it with your right, you prads. Gyökeres. Odegaard. Rice. Goal. Rice, baby. 2-1. And I tell you what, people slag off Gyökeres, but he does a lot of work there. It's the battling with the centre-backs that lead to the loose ball for Odegaard. It's a lovely goal by Declan Rice. Hit it low. Finishing absolutely on point. And Arsenal have that lead that I predicted they would get at half-time. Lovely little assist by Odegaard. Lovely finish by Declan Rice. Look, it wasn't lovely build-up play by Gyökeres, but he put himself about. Look at this. Ball over the top. Battles the centre-back. Ball comes loose. Odegaard lays it off. Declan Rice, bottom corner. You don't save those. 53 minutes. Arsenal 2-1 up. And it'll, that'll annoy Arsenal. That'll annoy Man City fans because it's a close game. But this is what titles are made of. Remember, they drew here last season. No, they lost here last season. They've come from behind in the league 2-1. I agree with Deacon here. I've said this so many times and people don't seem to grasp it. They don't seem to, they don't seem to analyse football in the way that I and many others do. Gyökeres isn't scoring goals, but he is a battering ram, the way that Jesus and Havertz can't be. He literally occupies defenders. He battles with defenders and it does create space. It's not pretty and he's not scoring loads of goals, but it does create space for others. And I'm pretty sure Arteta would explain that in the same way. Like, they're a better team with Gyökeres in it because he does stretch the defence. He does occupy defenders and that creates the space. The person who was saying it was in their early 20s. Goal! Wait, that's it. Game over. Saka to Rice. Game over. Chuff monster. Absolute chuff monster is my point. Not Declan Rice. I'm talking about, somebody in their early 20s saying that Van Dijk's better than Rio and Vidic. There is a debate about whether Van Dijk's better than Rio and Vidic, but it can't come from somebody in their early 20s who was wearing nappies when Vidic and Rio were in their prime, because you can't go back and watch it on video, and you wouldn't anyway. To know about a player, it's not about watching YouTube clips. It's about living the era, the circumstances, what was going on in football. How many Arsenal games have we watched this season in the space of 5 months? Probably 15 games. And you need to do that over a period of 3 or 4 seasons as well. You can't get that on YouTube. Lovely play by Saka, cut back, Rice, 3-1. I predicted 3-1 or 4-2. Arsenal have just found their way. Odegaard again with the ball into Saka. It's so smooth, that. And that's what a bench does. This is what we mean about Arsenal. They've made a triple substitution and they're bringing on players like Saka. Easy goal for Declan Rice. Goal! 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 3-2. What a goal. They've got a goal back. Bournemouth. Goal, Bournemouth. 15 minutes to go. It's not over yet. It ain't over yet. What a bit of play. I mean, he was part of the build-up and, oh, what a hit. I don't know whether it gets a bit of deflection. I mean, he's on the wing. Gets it laid back into him. Oh, no, that's just delightful. Absolutely delightful. Croupy. Oh, what a goal. What a goal. Absolutely brilliant. Right, we've got a real game on. I'll tell you what, I'd have been gutted if that had happened when I was on the toilet. I really would. I've come back at right time there.